want to bring in our Charlie Daggett, who is at Brussels International Airport. And Charlie, what is the latest on security operations taking place in Brussels and also the search for the third suspect?
Well, here at the airport, it remains sealed off with security forces and police all around the perimeter. We're told it won't be opening tomorrow either. And this big manhunt is underway. The anti-terror squads have been conducting raids throughout the day. In one of the raids connected directly to the attacks at the airport today, they found 2 bombs. In another area, they found bomb-making equipment and an ISIS flag. So they believe that they are on to something here, but the big question is the hunt for the man in the white hat. The police distributed a still photo showing 3 men. They believe the 2 on the left, they were wearing gloves, which police suggest may have been to hide detonators. They were killed or killed themselves in the airport attack. They're worried about what happened to the 3rd man, the man on the right. We should also mention here, whether or not this is related, that the bomb disposal team was here and they had to detonate an explosive device that was inside the airport. Police have said that they believe that all 3 men who were pushing those baggage trolleys had their explosive devices inside their luggage. So whether or not the missing man and the bomb that was blown up are related will come out in the days ahead. But this is serious. For the Belgian police to release this still photo and say we need the public's help to find this man gives you an idea of how dangerous he's considered. And these raids have been continuing and will continue, we're told, throughout the night.
Alan, let me ask you, the area where you are is considered one of the most secure in Belgium. Are there any kind of initial thoughts or theories on how it is that area could have been breached?
Well, I wouldn't say, you can't say it was breached, I don't think. It's an area where people just move in and out. I mean, it's not a locked off area. Certainly there are a lot of police and soldiers around the European Parliament and the NATO headquarters, but basically people move pretty freely in and around the area. This is a commuter subway station behind me, and people are going to work and going about their business. So it's not an area where you have to show your pass or go through a checkpoint to get into. So it's not that hard for somebody to come in here with a bomb. It's just one of those cases where you've got to catch them before they get here, because you can't catch them once they are here, Elaine.
And Charlie, let me ask you, you were originally in Brussels to report on the arrest of Salah Abdeslam on Friday, and I'm wondering, what is the atmosphere there like now, and also the thought about the timing of these latest attacks coming so close after the arrest of Abdeslam?
That's what the Belgians are asking themselves. I mean, they're shocked and they're saddened and they're angered, but they're also outraged. We came in here in a hurry because when we heard that Salah Abdeslam, this 10th attacker in the Paris attacks, alleged attacker, had been hunted down in the very same neighborhood where he grew up in. And there was this very dramatic gunfight that took place. He was shot in the leg, and then he was taken to a high security prison in Bruges, and that's where we were last night. At that time, Belgian authorities are saying we are on a heightened state of alert. We have just taken what we believe is a known ISIS operative, and he's now behind bars. They were warning people about retaliation strikes. They were worried about maybe the fact that him being behind bars, maybe he was going to talk, he would flush out other ISIS operatives. All of that was already out there. So they were warning people to remain vigilant. There was a manhunt underway for 2 other people that were involved, or they believed to be involved with Abdeslam. So it was already out there. I mean, it was just yesterday the French and Belgian prosecutors were saying we're looking for hundreds of people in connection to the Paris attacks and others. So not just one cell, many cells. And it's in that environment of a heightened security alert that we wake up this morning to hear that there's been an attack on one of the highest profile targets that you can pick in this country, and then another attack in a packed subway station. Now, if you were Belgian and that happened to you, even after you've heard your intelligence chiefs and your prosecutors and your leaders tell you that, look, we're facing a very real threat, and then the real threat manifests itself the next day, you can imagine what the atmosphere is like here. And it's an atmosphere of fear. If the Belgian leaders are telling the people, look, we've got this under control, they clearly don't have it under control. Now, it's difficult to defend a place like this, a very busy international airport, versus going through everybody's bag and checking everybody coming in and checking everybody before they're even airside. It would be impractical and impossible to do, same way it would be in the United States. So barring that kind of security, Belgians are wondering what can be done to stop this very real threat, and one that originates in their own backyard.
Absolutely. A lot of difficult questions. All right. Charlie Daggett and Alan Pizzey in Belgium, thank you.